I'm Skribblez, I'm a rapper and a producer, and I'm the founder of Colours of Youth Records. Yeah. Woo! I started off with metal for a good 3 years, played in a lot of death metal bands and hardcore bands and rock bands and all that kind of shaz. Played guitar in most of them. It was all kind of like chuggy metal, and then I listened to a lot of like UK hip hop, as well as like Eminem, of course, like all the like big people, Wu-Tang, NWA, loads of people from America. But I listened to a lot of UK hip hop, and it's just ever since then I just got into it and started rapping.
It's a return of the prophecy.
It has a lot of different things in it, like a lot of my experiences, a lot of different things. Like at the start, it's like referencing to the Bible and like a lot of religious shit, talking about how the world isn't that great. So I was talking about like just everything in general with that. There's a bit where I'm on about like kicking a door down and like stabbing someone, and it sounds a bit weird, but it's like I'm talking to that person that's doing it, then telling them like that's not cool, kind of like look at what you've done, kind of thing. There's a bit as well when I'm like rest in peace to my brothers, because my friend died last year. It's kind of like the positive but negative all in one track, and it's a bit like contradicting. It's more like a story as well as like mixing loads of different things in it. I only recently started properly looking into like working with other artists. Originally it's just me and my mate Sam, who I'm doing the album with. And there's my mate Jamie, who I've just been mates with for years, so I've known him. Since the track anyway, I've got loads of messages from people messaging me. So it's kind of, a lot of people have started contacting me with it. I've just been messaging people, asking if they know other people. What I look for is originality, like when people can make their own style and mix loads of influences. That's what I like. Like even if it's not boom bap, or if it's like trap or grime a bit, if I can somehow mix it and see if they're doing something different, then I just want people that do completely different things. A lot of people judge me because I'm 17. They always ask like what I've done before, how experienced I am. Obviously, because I'm young as well, I don't have much money, so people don't trust me if I'm like guaranteeing people to pay them for things. A lot of people don't really have a label at 17. I think it's quite individual. I mean, a lot of people do, but it's if I can try and really push it and put all my time into it. I guess it's because it's a new generation of people getting into the music. All the like legends of it are around 30 or 40. And then there's always going to be a new generation coming in, so I could be a part of the whole new generation of music. I don't really think hip-hop as much. It has more of a grime scene, which I'm getting into. I've spoken to quite a few people in Leicester about the grime stuff, because I produce that, but there's not a lot for hip-hop, I don't think. It isn't that big in England compared to America, you know, because grime now all of a sudden is kind of been the big thing. So people have really listened to grime and like rap rather than hip hop, you know, like stuff like Professor Green or, you know, like kind of charts rap. So I think it's quite underground still at the minute. Oh, my favourite track on that has got to be my mate Sam's, because we've got a few songs together and a few songs individually, and it's a song called Paranoid Dreams. We were just chilling somewhere with a few mates. He was like, oh, I wrote this new song, can I show it you? So I was like, alright, go for it. And he did the whole thing in one, and it just, sometimes when you just get, I don't know, goosebumps from songs and you're like, wow. I prefer it much more than my own stuff, because I can be a bit less judgmental on it, because I'm not thinking, oh, it's me, it's someone else, and it's an amazing song. It'll be more like a Colours of Youth showcase, so at that point it'll be all our artists playing. People can see what we've got to offer, and then also a headline. Oh, there's way too many people. Producing wise, I really like Jay Dilla. Jay Dilla's an amazing producer. He makes a lot of kind of like chilled, like lo-fi kind of hip-hop. Leaf Dog is a producer as well from High Focus Records. He makes a lot of soul-y kind of, a lot of sampling in it, which I like. A lot of the UK hip-hop's gone back to sampling, and it sounds so much better using like old school like soul samples and stuff. Ocean Wisdom from High Focus. He's got a weird flow, really skippy, it's really individual. Capital Steez as well. Akala, yeah, I'd say they're the main ones. We're doing a music video for Speaking in Slang, and we did a lyric video for that on the YouTube page. That'll be a video. There'll be a video for Paranoid Dreams. My solo EP coming out called A Thirst for Knowledge, which will be out soon, which The Depths of Hell is taken off of. Sam's got his own one called Diverse. But me and Sam have got our own, so that's 3. I'm working on someone else's EP as well to be released. Got a few producers that are going to be joining as well, and then I'm working on another EP. It's Skribblez. Big up everyone on Colours of Youth. Yeah. alone in the darkness, no strings attached to my harness. I was half-hearted when I first started to rap. I was harmless, turn all my enemies into a carcass. I'll never go back to the Arctic, the freezing cold's where I started. Just another line to suppress my mind and forget about the fact the world feeds off the harshness. As I struggle to breathe, sat on the edge of my seat. Watch out, cause your demons are lurking, scared by the slightest sound of the breeze. What do you see? Are there visions of me? I swore to myself that I wouldn't get burnt, so I jumped head first straight into the sea. Shit's turned crazy lately, my hands feel so shaky. Asking myself if the substance changed me. Maybe I need to stop doing it daily, but nah, need to stop overthinking. Lost in my thoughts cause no one's listening. May need some convincing to stop the smoking and the drinking. Big up Miguel and Amaya on the camera. Woo!